Think positive.
Welcome to the Ghoul Bros podcast, GA for short. I'm your host, Prince. This is a space for inner work, self-improvement, self-discovery, mindset, accountability, integrity, reflection, and personal development. This podcast is built for growth, for honesty, and for becoming a better version of yourself one day at a time. New episodes drop every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. These ideas are what this podcast is built on. Thank you for taking the time to be here today. And now, let's step into the focal point of the first episode, the creative space. I've always been more introverted. That's something I learned to accept instead of fight. For a long time, being introverted felt like a limitation. I stayed quiet, I kept my thoughts to myself, and I didn't always want to share what I was thinking or feeling. But over time, I've realized something. Being quiet isn't a weakness. It's a way to observe, to reflect, and to understand yourself on a deeper level. At the same time, keeping everything inside can hold you back. It can make you feel stuck, disconnected, or like your thoughts and experiences don't matter. This podcast is my way of stepping out of that shell. It's a way to share the parts of myself I've held inside for too long. Thoughts, lessons, questions, and reflections that I hope resonate with you. I want this to be a space where growth isn't rushed, where differences are celebrated, not judged. I don't have all the answers, and I won't pretend that I do. But I will be honest. I'll share what I'm learning, and I hope it inspires you to explore your own journey. Over time, this podcast captures my growth in real time. I'm working through the same challenges many of us face: uncertainty, self-doubt, and the pressure to be more than we feel capable of. But you'll also hear me celebrate the small wins, the insights, and the moments of clarity. And as I take those steps, I hope you feel encouraged to take your own, at your own pace, in your own way, without pressure. This space is about progress and not perfection. The creative space is for everyone. Whoever you are, wherever you're at, and whatever you're feeling, you're welcome here. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to have everything figured out. And you don't have to meet any expectations. You just have to be present. This is a place to be honest with yourself, to reflect on your path, and to take small steps toward growth. I want this podcast to be more than something you just listen to. I want it to be a companion, a reminder that your thoughts and feelings are valid, that growth is possible, and that you're not alone even when life feels overwhelming or confusing. And over time, by sharing this space together, I hope we build a community of people learning to step out, embrace themselves, and build a life on balance. As the episodes continue, we'll talk about a lot of things: mindset, discipline, reflection, accountability, realness, and the small steps that lead to real change. But most of all, this podcast is about creating a space where you feel seen, heard, and understood, a place where growth is celebrated and where you're welcomed into the family. With everything we covered today, I hope there is something you could take with you, and maybe even something that challenges your perspective or opens a new part of your thinking. Growth starts with small moments like this, moments where you pause and reflect and allow yourself to see things a little differently. I appreciate you for taking the time to be here and share this space with me. Your presence matters. And if today's message resonated with you, inspired you, or gave you something worth sitting with, share it with someone you care about, because growth spreads through connection. Thank you again for supporting this journey as it unfolds. It truly means more than you know. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care of yourself, stay grounded, and always be safe.